have to spend more time in jail before they're released. Good evening, I'm Mika Highsmith.
And I'm Greg Angel. Thank you for watching WTXL ABC 27 News at 6. Florida's new Brittany's law requires a judge to determine whether an offenders are dangerous prior to releasing them back into the community before their first court appearance. WTXL ABC 27's Brittany Jones has more on our top story at 6.
If this law had been in place years ago, one other murder would have been prevented.
Jennifer Dritt, the executive director of the Florida Council Against Sexual Violence, says after hearing a number of tragic stories involving sex offenders, she's pleased a new Brittany's law will go into effect.
Every assault and murder of a child, and this is, I would assume, is a sexually motivated offense, is horrible.
The law is named after 17-year-old Brittany Carleo, who was murdered in Port St. Lucie in 2006 by a 42-year-old sex offender who bonded out after being arrested. But prosecutor Jack Campbell says the law would keep some of them behind bars under certain circumstances.
They're going to allow our prosecutors an opportunity every time they're arrested to take a look at that individual and make a determination of what do we need to do to protect the public from this person.
It also requires a judge to determine whether they're dangerous prior to releasing them into the community before their first court appearance. Campbell says it'll help them prosecute more cases and keep those in jail who need to remain behind bars.
We want to be involved. We want an opportunity to be heard so that we can speak up and say, hey, this person has a history of being dangerous in sexually motivated crimes.
A recent case in Jacksonville where an 8-year-old girl was allegedly killed by a sex offender who had just been released 3 weeks prior. For that, Dritt says this law is much needed.
There continue to be people who are going to do these things, and we can't ensure that people don't want to do these things. What we can do is make our best efforts to ensure that they're not out on the streets.
The law takes effect on July 1st. In Tallahassee, Brittany Jones, WTXL ABC 27, dedicated to you.
Tonight we are learning more about that sinkhole that